Adventure time! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Clouds high, the birds call!
Quietly now. Adventure time! Off we go! Adventure time! I'm going in!
The rage knows me.
Gotcha! Off we go! Busted!
One with nature! Time to go.
Adventure time!
The range knows me.
Quietly now. Really? Huh?
The wind knows me.
Let's light it up!
Into the wind. Time to go.
Gotcha. Ad Astra. Thank you for complete. Ad Astra. Take it easy.
The neighboring nation. Prosperous commercial port and
Adventure time! Off we go!
The wind knows me.
Quiet now. Teamwork is dreamwork!
As one with wind and cloud.
Game's up. Fun's over.
eat this!
Into the wind. The wind knows me.
Gotcha.
Dinner's gonna burn.
Off we go!
Time to go. One with nature.
Adventure, everybody stand back!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Quietly now.
Out of the frying pan, into the pot!
The wind knows me. Time to go.
Off we go!
Let's get down to
Let's
business.
light it up!
Into the wind.
Gotcha! Going in!
The wind knows me. As one with wind and cloud.
Here comes the catch!
Twice. You win. This. Like this. Cut down. Like this.
Adventure time!
Into the wind.
Quietly now. Teamwork is strength!
It's fine. One with nature.
Busted! Game's up! Fun's over! Take it easy. Everybody stand back!
The wind knows me.
Quietly now. Gotcha.
Nice and spicy!
Into the wind.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
One with nature. Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
Quietly now.
You're toast! Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
The wind knows me. Let's light it up! Into the wind! Gotcha! I'm going in! Ha! One with nature! As one with wind and cloud! Things are about to get dicey. The wind knows me.
Let's get down to business.
Everybody stand back! Into the wind! Busted!
Looks like I went too far.
To the bone.
Wind! Dragon!
Eat this!
Are you
Get them!
Teamwork is dreamwork! Clouds high, the birds call! One with nature! Here comes the catch! Quietly now. Winter shall eventually come. Take it easy.
We have put in much. If you ever have... We have put in... If you ever have...
I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again. Good roll. Take it easy. Busted.
Let's make haste.
Wealth. Why settle for less than more? A keen eye.
We have put it. If you ever have... By royal decree.
You're open.
Let the mighty be humble. That was how.
I wasn't done.
Eyes on me!
Seems like an emergency.
The doctor will see you.
The tides beckon.
Shadow Raven, let night fall.
Power that can touch on!
Let the mighty be humble.
Welcome.
Remember, health comes first.
Midnight Phantasmagoria!
To ashes!
Silence! Be sanctified.
By royal decree...
Settle down!
Wings of darkness! Come, sever night from day!
Power that ended Haishan!
A bitter pill to swallow.
Silence!
Odds revealed by...
Seems like an emergency.
Bow your head. The tides beckon. Melusines are beautiful creatures. They are the pride of Fontaine. Be sure to befriend them and cause them no harm.
Silence!
What a lucky day!
Midnight Phantasmagoria. Mind the side effects.
To the fairy! To the fairy!
Be sanctified.
By royal decree.
One strike will suffice!
Remember, health comes first.
Settle down.
You win!
Oz revealed by
To ashes!
Protector received.
This should be fun!
The times beckon.
Flash free! No backing off! Good. No excuse for silence! Time to fulfill
By
my
royal
duty.
decree.
Isn't time for a break yet!
Bow your head.
Killjoy!
Let the mighty be humble.
I miscalculated. I must collect myself.
Shadow Raven. Let night fall.
Power that ended Haishan!
Taking a turn for the better.
Silence.
This of death.
Ad Astra. Thank you for complete. Ad Astra.
Water comes in many flavors to the discerning palate. Mondstadt's water is crisp and pure, while water from Liyue has an enduring aftertaste. In Inazuma, the water possesses a depth of flavor unlike any other. Sumeru's
We have put in. If you ever have any.
Vision Hunt decree.
Heard about the vision
Something
decree.
bad happen again?
We have put in... If you ever have any questions about the realm within...
Have you ever kept goldfish as pets? They're very cute.
Oh? Oh. We have put it...
If you ever have... Fireworks are gonna get soaked! Ugh.
Solidify!
Strike is one! Witness the power of Gugwa! Fuse is lit!
To the very... Finally, my blade! Stabilize!
No, my sword! Body and mind. Ring cutter. Time for a light shot!
Let's get down to business. I will have order. To the very gather.
Flags up! Observe! Your grand finale! Rain outlines your fate. Huh? Witness the power. The fuse is lit!
Finally, No. Solidify!
Another test subject.
Dodge this! Got her!
No, my sword!
Try!
You're open!
Let me weave you a verse.
Was it done? This is order! Stabilize!
Break a leg! Ring cutter! Time for a light show! Ad Astra Abyssa. Thank you for
Error.
Ad a Unleash! Rain outlines your fate. Body and mind. Let me weave you a verse. Choose his wish! A festive reprise!
I will have order. Solidify.
Your grand finale! Fire hazard!
Cut down. Like this.
And step. Time to act. Rain cutter. The festival ends.
Let's get down to business. Stabilize. This is order.
Strike is one. No, my sword. Let me weave you a verse. Time for a light show.
Like a fairy. Finally, I to the fairy.
Violet grass is a plant that enjoys a moist environment and is best picked after it rains. If you should choose to pick any, be sure to store them appropriately. How's... Every journey has its final day. Don't rush. Where do you want to go next? If you'd like to see Liyue's tourist spots, I have a few references.
Solidify!
Observe! Your grand finale!
I will have order!
Know my sword! Ring cutter! Fire hazard! Strike is one! Rain outlines your fate. Let me weave you a verse. Time for a light show!
This is order!
Know my sword! Break a leg! Ring cutter!
Stabilize! Order guide you!
Your grand finale! Let me weave you a verse. Fire hazard!
To the very... To the very... No.
The Vision Hunt decree. Did something bad happen again?
Have you heard about the Vision Hunt decree?
The Vision Hunt decree. Did something bad happen again?
Have you heard about the Vision Hunt decree?
If we've got nothing else to do, why don't I tell you a story? The Vision Hunt decree. Did something... Welcome. How can I help you? have put in. If you ever have any... I can't wait any longer! Yep, here's the room, and it's empty and waiting for us as promised. Navia is such a good person. Now that the serial disappearances case has been solved, no one's going to come after us for anything. Even without Silver standing guard, we can just completely relax. Why don't we stay and rest up here for a while? Even machines and fun... Oh, come on! This place isn't that bad. Besides, how often do we get to stay in an actual base? Oh, fine. Remember that detective story Paimon read before? Well, the author is about to release a new book, so Paimon wanted to buy it as soon as it came out and have a quiet place to read it. Yippee! Then it's agreed. Come on, let's get some sleep. We'll need to be up first thing in the morning to get in line and buy a copy. Paimon didn't expect that style at all. Even though it's a detective novel, it's also like a social documentary. No! Paimon just spends a bit more time sleeping than you, that's all. Excuse me, but do you know if the Traveler and Paimon are lodging here?
Huh? Who are you? Paimon doesn't recall seeing you before. Wait, you're not here to give us trouble, are you?
A blonde traveler and a chatty little fairy. Phew, looks like I found the place. Good thing I asked the Spina di Rosula. Seems they sent me the right way.
Hey, what do you mean by chatty? Paimon's always careful not to talk too much. Most of the time, anyway.
It's an honor to meet you both. I was sent from the Palais Mermonia. Monsieur Neuvillette wishes to see you. It seems he has something important to discuss.
Neuvillette? He wants to see us again already? Huh. We talked so much the last time we met. Has something...
I am not privy to the details. It would be best if you came to the...
if you say so.
Now that I've delivered...
Thanks! We haven't left the room for a few days.
Off we go! Adventure time! Adventure time!
We're here! Did you want to see us about something? Huh? Why were you just standing there? You daydreaming or thinking something over?
Yes, I did send someone to fetch you. But as for what I'd like to discuss next, well, I still have some reservations.
Given that we've already made the trip here, you should just tell us. Bet you need us to help you with something, right?
I do indeed have something I'd like to ask you to do. However, you should wait until after I tell you the details, then decide for yourselves whether you'd like to help or not. The situation is this. If I'm understanding you correctly, the Snezhnayan Harbinger known as the Knave has essentially requested a diplomatic meeting with you, correct? I heard that she was originally from Fontaine, but for her to suddenly arrive here and abruptly request such a meeting like this, I sincerely advise you to refuse her invitation outright. I'm sure you're aware that her purpose is most likely related to Child's recent predicament. We convicted one of the Snezhnayan Harbingers in a court of law, but we have yet to provide any form of detailed report on the matter. This does indeed provide an opportunity for Snezhnaya to put pressure on us. I believe we should adopt an evasive stance until we can provide a proper explanation and have a preliminary plan on how to deal with the matter.
No, we shouldn't. I think we should agree to the meeting.
Oh?
Well, you see, we are the ones that owe an explanation. If we keep putting off the meeting, it could easily result in the problem escalating. It's like a fight between two friends. If they don't agree to see each other and talk in person, isn't it possible that the friendship could end entirely?
Though diplomatic relations between Fontaine and Snezhnaya could be considered as friendly, it is only superficially so. You wouldn't go so far as to say that our nations are friends, as you did in your example.
It was just an analogy. An analogy, okay?
Moreover, even if we were to talk in person, if we don't have sufficient information prepared, it is quite possible the result wouldn't be restored relations, but a complete falling out.
I don't think we should overthink those possibilities yet. Ahem. Even if the logic of the divine is not immediately apparent, its wisdom will only be revealed with time. Besides, you'll be at the meeting. If any problems do pop up, you'll have no problem navigating them.
I must clarify that interacting and communicating with people outside of court is not my cup of tea. It seems you think too much of me. But more importantly, when did I agree to join the meeting with you?
You mean you won't come? No, that won't do. I can't go to the meeting alone. You have to accompany me. I must take you with me.
Lady Furina, could there be something else regarding this matter that is being kept from me?
No, not at all. Look, I am the Hydro Archon of Fontaine, Focalor, the god of justice who is loved and adored by many. So I only hope that justice will be served in this matter. Don't overthink it. I'll go find someone to arrange the meeting.
Though it could officially be considered a diplomatic conference, I prefer to see our meeting today as an ordinary tea party. I assume you see it the same way, Miss Furina? Lady Furina?
Yes, that's right. Just like you said, a tea party. I I should thank you for providing the pastries. They look delectable. To make this tea party even more lively, I've invited someone else to join us today.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Monsieur Neuvillette. I was born in Fontaine, so naturally, there's no need to introduce the nation's revered Eudex to me.
Hello. The pleasure is also mine.
First, I would like to thank the two of you. I'm often away on business outside of Fontaine, and I'm told that the children of the House of the Hearth have been well taken care of by you. Oh, I'm not referring to when my children, Linny and Lynette, were falsely accused by you. Please don't misunderstand. The children of the House of the Hearth are often misunderstood, perhaps due to the reputation of the Fatui. There's no getting around that. All I meant to say is that Fontaine has been stable in recent years. The people are well off and the children lead happy, fulfilled lives. That is something truly worth cherishing, and no one wishes to disrupt such peace.
Now then, you have come regarding the matter of child, correct?
Well, yes. It appears the ever-busy Eudex Neuvillette doesn't wish to waste time with diplomatic pleasantries, and hopes that we can get straight to the point of our talk. Yes, as you surmised, understanding child's situation is indeed one of the goals of this trip. As we are both diplomats from Snezhnaya as well as Fatui harbingers, Child and I have always been colleagues. Were anything to happen in Fontaine, each of us would serve as the other's attorney to resolve the issue. So now, in my capacity as his attorney, I request that Child be turned over to Snezhnaya. We have a responsibility to cooperate with Fontaine and resolve what has happened to him together.
The rules governing attorneys only apply before a trial has concluded. Since a verdict has already been rendered, we see the case as settled. I apologize for being unable to grant your request.
An outright refusal. Very well. I respect all the rules of Fontaine's courts, just as I respect you as Chief Justice. Okay, why don't we back up a step? You don't need to transfer Child to us. I only request to enter the fortress of Meripede to see Child and confirm his condition. It's not like you couldn't even manage to fulfill a simple request like that. Right, Miss Farina?
About that.
The fortress of Meripede has always been completely autonomous. Even we have no authority to interfere there, and diplomatic issues do not suffice as an excuse. However, if you absolutely must confirm the situation of the Harbinger, I have a proposal.
The knave showed up already? Well, Linny did say that father will be returning soon. We didn't even know that Linny was from the House of the Hearth at the time, so we kinda overlooked that information.
Yes, thank you for your kind advice. I'm well aware of the situation. I also noticed that Lady Farina acts a little odd and unnatural whenever I bring up matters related to the knave.
Could the knave be threatening Lady Farina or something?
If that were the case, then why wouldn't Lady Farina inform me? And what means could the knave possibly have to twist the arm of an Archon?
So maybe that's not very likely. Even though Farina can act a little weird at times, she's still an Archon.
In reality, this problem is even more thorny than it appears. According to reports from the fortress of Meripede, Child recently disappeared under mysterious circumstances. The details are still unclear. We cannot rule out an escape, but there have also been no reports of him outside of the fortress of Meropide. Special guards oversee the fortress, and its internal systems are extensive. Combined with the special characteristics of the surrounding terrain, an escape should not be possible. I suspect that there's something else behind Child's disappearance. I was only willing to share this information with you because you are friends of Child, and it is my duty to see justice done.
So this is what you wanted to see us about before.
Yes. I would like you to go to the Fortress of Meropide and investigate Child's disappearance. This was my proposal during our meeting with the Knave. Rather than allowing her to intervene, I offered to send someone to find out about Child's situation and report back to her in detail. The Knave did not seem satisfied by my proposal, but she still agreed to go along with it for the time being. Her words were, "We will talk more once we have that report."
So that means we bought ourselves some time.
Firstly, you're already acquainted with Child. Your eyes may discern relevant details there that others would miss. And secondly, is the consideration of the unique nature of the Fortress of Meropide.
Isn't it just Fontaine's prison?
I would not define it so crudely. The Fortress of Meropide is not affiliated with the court system of Fontaine on paper. It has always existed as an autonomous entity. Early in Fontaine's history, criminals were punished with exile, not imprisonment. Even today, sentences against convicted criminals still include exile, just as before. The Fortress of Meropide may seem like a prison, but it should in fact be regarded as a gathering place for exiles. All we do is dispatch guards to keep watch and help maintain security, but we have no right to get involved with any other matters. Although I do have a personal relationship with the administrator there, neither myself nor the courts have the right to be directly involved with the investigation, no matter how serious the grounds.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. That's why you need us to conduct our own investigation as a third party, right?
Correct. I will arrange false charges against you so that you may secretly investigate inside the fortress during your detention. This will save us a lot of unnecessary trouble. So, are you two willing to accept my proposal?
Yeah, no matter how you look at it, it seems we're the best choice. Alright, we hereby accept this difficult task. Reluctantly.
You two have my sincere thanks. This matter is of critical importance to Fontaine's current situation. Also, I hope that both of you can keep this operation a secret. We will rendezvous at the Fortress of Meropide's entrance on Erinius once you've prepared yourselves. I will arrange for someone to take you inside.
Prepared ourselves? Is there something we need to prepare?
Perhaps you could enjoy a good meal and have a nice bath. I'm afraid that living conditions inside the fortress are nothing like those on the outside world.
Oh, right! Even though we'll be there on trumped-up charges, we'll be in prison for real. On second thought, is it too late to back out?
Please do not worry. Since you are sacrificing both your time and quality of life for the sake of delivering this report, you will be compensated according to the highest standards permitted to legal staff, regardless of the outcome.
Now that's more like it! Come on, traveler, let's go eat the best meal we can find! We'll eat so much that we won't need to eat another meal for a whole month! Your treat!
Are you leaving now? In that case, please take this cake as a token of my personal gratitude.
go! Adventure time!
Paimon will have that, and that. Oh, and one of those too. No Fanta, thank you. That cake was pretty good. But as soon as Paimon remembered that we're about to go to prison, Paimon's stomach suddenly became completely empty. Now that Paimon thinks about it, we've always been super careful ever since we arrived in Fontaine. Just to avoid breaking any strange laws here. But here we are, about to willingly send ourselves off to the Fortress of Meropide. Maybe this is what they call fate. Let's just try our best to investigate everything quickly once we get there. Paimon doesn't want to stay in prison too long.
Oh, what is that I hear? Is it the taste of a breaking story?
Hey! You can't hear a taste! And what are you doing here, Charlotte?
Oh, don't remind me. I invited an eyewitness to a case to eat here, and I was planning to get some great material out of him. But he didn't even show up. Calm down, calm down. This is nothing new. As a journalist, you should be used to this by now. And as long as you can score some juicy tidbits from the Traveler, you might still be able to recover the cost of the meal.
You know we can still hear you, Charlotte.
Never mind. It's nothing. I just heard you mention the Fortress of Meropide. You didn't commit a crime, did you? Please tell me all about it.
No way! We would never! We're just going there to... Oh no, Paimon almost forgot that Neverlet told us to keep it a secret!
Huh? You're being arrested for that? Oh, but now that I think about it, I suppose that's not completely unreasonable. That's pretty despicable, almost as offensive as committing theft.
You mean Paimon really did something that serious? Sorry, Paimon really messed up.
Well, in that case, it's nothing particularly newsworthy after all. Oh, how disappointing. Oh, right, there's still a chance. Since you're going to be at the Fortress of Meropide, would you be willing to help me gather some material for a story?
About that, Paimon doesn't think we'll have any time.
It's nothing difficult. All you have to do is think of a way to get some time face-to-face with the warden of the fortress. He was awarded the honorary title of Duke in Fontaine. Sounds really cool, huh? Only those who have made significant contributions to the nation have been conferred this title. It's incredibly rare. On top of that, the Fortress of Meropide has never been under the jurisdiction of the courts. Practically nobody, including journalists like me, knows anything about the person in charge there. Oh, if I could write an exclusive article about him, I bet it would sell a boatload of papers.
You make it sound easy, but it really depends.
Of course, I wouldn't ask you to do it for free, so this meal is on me.
All right, you got a deal. We'll do anything you want.
Then it's settled. The food should be here any second, right? Huh? Wait, just how much did you order?
Oh, Paimon's so full. Well, guess we have nothing to... Wait. Paimon just said something really ominous, didn't she?
I can't wait to see this.
Off we go! Off we go! Adventure time! Off we go! Adventure time!
Alright, Neuvillette, we're ready. Is this where the entrance is?
You have come, just as promised. Yes, this is the one and only entrance to the Fortress of Meripede from Araneus. Careful. You may want to step back a bit.
Ooh, so you have to go down from here? Is the prison underwater?
Utilizing both the barrier of the water as well as the fear humans have of the depths, the Fortress of Meripede is naturally the perfect place to confine and guard criminals. But do not worry. It is not nearly as frightening inside as you may think. You will see for yourselves once you are down there.
Paimon hopes you're right. Don't know about you, but just thinking about being at the bottom of the sea like that gives Paimon the heebie-jeebies.
Oh, and there's one more thing. I mentioned that I have had personal dealings with the administrator of the fortress, Wriothesley. He's a very shrewd fellow.
Yeah, we heard about him too. He's that Duke, right?
Correct. He is the highest-ranking manager of the underwater prison. Even though you are going there to investigate at my behest, it would behoove you to avoid any confrontation with him or any of his subordinates. The Duke rarely ever leaves the Fortress of Meripede, but that does not mean he is not privy to all that is happening inside and outside the fortress. He is quiet, but not unaware, so please bear that in mind. All right, it's about all the time that we have to talk privately. I'm counting on you two.
Don't worry, we won't let you down.
Good. Madeline!
I'm here, Monsieur Neuvillette. These two are the newest convicts, I presume? Don't worry, they won't escape on my watch.
Like we would try.
Please follow me, you two. I'll process your paperwork for entering the Fortress of Meripede.
The moon shines on the truth. The moon shines on the truth.
Can we bring out the big guns already?
Unworthy. All will be revealed. In lunar flame. Blade of moonlight. Blade fodder.
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
We're just having fun. What are you waiting for? To betray my customers? I charge extra.
Do not concern yourself with the outcome.